What could be more life-changing than to become a millionaire or multimillionaire overnight by simply buying a lottery ticket? I know, the chances of winning are insanely low. But hey, it happened to the people we will talk about today. Let's dive into the stories, some of them triumphant, I think that's how you say it, and some of them tragic. And do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. It turns out that 80% of our viewers are not subscribed yet. Help us bring that number down and you will be rewarded with a notification of when we post new and of course awesome videos. Thanks in advance. Now let's get to our winners. First up, we have Jonathan Vargas. Jonathan was only 19 years old when he won a $35 million Powerball jackpot in Gadsden, South Carolina in 2008. He had played most of the numbers based on birthdays of family members and their ages, and it worked. He chose to take a lump sum of $17.3 million after taxes, and he had some interesting plans for the newfound fortune. One of his plans was to do something in the entertainment industry. He then created Wrestlicious Takedown, an all-female wrestling sketch comedy TV show where he appeared under the name J.V. Rich. He also had a reality show where 20 women competed for his love. The reality show was filmed in his mansion, but it seems the wrestling endeavor fizzled out within a year. Jonathan also made other investing blunders and disappeared from the public eye. At number 2, we have Pearlie Mae Smith. Pearlie Mae Smith and her 7 children won a massive $429 million jackpot in 2016. The Trenton, New Jersey family did not play the lottery often, and it's said that Mrs. Smith, a church pastor, used divine intervention to choose the numbers for the winning Powerball ticket. The family chose to take the lump sum of $284 million and split it 8 ways. They made the smart move to consult with a life coach and meet with previous jackpot winners to learn from experience. They paid off some debts and mortgages, took a family vacation, and established the Smith Family Foundation. They also gave 10% of the winnings to the Calvary Pentecostal Church, where Pearlie Mae Smith is the pastor. The Smith Family Foundation was started with $8 million of the prize money, and it had already made over $700,000 in donations in 2016 alone. The goal of the foundation is to empower and transform the city of Trenton. I'm happy to report the foundation is still going strong, and that's how you use your lottery winnings. At number 3, we have Yancey Hicks. Yancey Hicks was working at McDonald's for 26 years when he won $1 million in 2008 in Chicago. Although Hicks's winnings is not as big as other lottery winners, what matters more is what he did with it. He continued to work at McDonald's for 4 more months until he figured out what to do with his winnings. He bought his dream car, a red Corvette, for $30,000 cash, paid for his daughter's college, and then proceeded to buy a Subway restaurant. He also bought his first house and became his own boss. Winning $1 million doesn't mean you can go buy a mansion in the Caribbean, said Hicks. It gives you a chance to get a nice solid foundation and you can work from there. At number 4, you have Curtis Sharp. Curtis Sharp Jr., a former maintenance worker from New Jersey, won $5 million way back in 1982. The larger-than-life character that is Curtis Sharp showed up with both his wife and his girlfriend to claim the prize. He went from getting around $1,200 a month to getting $239,000 a year for 20 years. But he kept working at his job for 8 more years to receive his pension. As the years passed, most of Sharp's money was wasted on gambling, cars, alcohol, and drug vendors, as he told the New York Post. He eventually went broke, but had his pension and Social Security to fall back on, which paid him $2,600 a month. Sharp eventually moved to Tennessee and became a Baptist minister, a lifestyle he said suited him better. He passed away at 82 in 2020 in Nashville. At number 5, we have Cynthia Stanford. Cynthia Stanford was a single mother of 5 kids when she won a whopping $112 million in the California Mega Millions lottery in 2007. She had adopted her brother's 5 children when he was tragically killed in a car accident. Cynthia told ABC News that she knew she would win the lottery and even visualized the exact amount of money she wanted to win. She ended up taking the lump sum of $45 million after taxes and shared her winnings with her family. Some of Cynthia's spending included giving $1 million to charity, buying a new house, and buying $200,000 worth of handbags. She also bought 2 Bentleys and a convertible on top of having a family car. But the good times didn't last. Cynthia was forced to file for bankruptcy in 2016 after bad investments. She published a book titled Seeing: How to Visualize Your Way to Success Using the Laws of Attraction, Proven Methods to Create the Life of Your Dreams. She offers visualizing coaching. At number 6, we have Abraham Shakespeare. Then there's the truly tragic story of Abraham Lee Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a laborer from Florida who won a $30 million lottery jackpot in 2006. He chose to take a one-time lump sum payment of $17 million. He then moved to a gated community where he bought a $1 million home. His other purchases included a Rolex from a pawn shop and a Nissan Altima from a pawn shop. That's not bad. He had reportedly grown frustrated with the number of people asking him for money, both people he knew and strangers. In November of 2009, Shakespeare's family reported him missing, and an investigation led to his body, which was discovered buried under a newly constructed concrete slab. A former business partner, Doris D.D. Moore, was convicted of his murder and is currently serving a life sentence. She told many stories of what happened to Shakespeare after making it seem like he had left town. Moore allegedly had been stealing from Shakespeare since she gave control of the business she had helped Shakespeare launch. At number 7, we have Doris Murray. This is yet another tragic story. Doris won $5 million in Georgia in 2007 on her 41st birthday. The mother of 4 chose to stay in her modest home and took an annual payout of $175,000 instead of the lump sum payment. She had planned to put most of the money in a trust fund for her grandchildren. In 2008, Doris was found in her home without a pulse. Her boyfriend was then arrested for stabbing her to death. Reportedly, a fight broke out between the couple when Doris tried to end the relationship. Doris's lottery winnings will be paid out to whoever she designated in her will. So, winning the lottery can be exhilarating and life-changing, but as we have seen, it can also lead to tragedy. If you love this video and want to hear more of these stories, don't worry, we'll have a part 2 to this video. Just subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release the next video.